Hello and welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video, and that is the Zeta plus A1, also known as the Steak Sauce Gundam, because it's named after the A1. I'm not sure if it's named after, but it is. It's the A1 Gundam, so here we are with the A1 Gundam. It's going to be initial thoughts on the video. Initial thoughts on the initial thoughts video. No, but on the Zeta plus A1. I like it. It's okay. It's not my kind of playstyle, but I see why somebody would love it. It's surprising, not surprisingly, it's really basic in what it is. It has the Hayukushiki beam rifle that does 2,400 damage. Also, you'll be seeing me fuck around with this MLRS in this match because I think this is like my second match with it, maybe third. It's ace match too on rating 650, which Cubelay sometimes, man. But yeah, Hakushiki has 4 shots. It's an instant stun. You shoot somebody, they get stunned. It has the double beam sabers, which does 2,700 damage, which is insane because if you hit a support type, you're probably going to kill him. That guy just tried to fly towards me, which I'm going to downswing him because and if you saw there, a downswing on a fellow raid type is over 4,000 damage. So I imagine a downswing on a support type, which I haven't got it fully in this match, or at least they're gonna die, so I couldn't see how much damage it does. I'm pretty sure it'll do over 5,000, maybe 6,000. You'll probably just instantly die if you're like a lower cost, like super low cost support. And it also has those beam, I want to say shoulder cannons because they remind me of the Humbravi shoulder cannons. They're just beam guns, I guess I'll say, which you have to stand still to fire, which I'm not a big fan of, but they rapid fire. They only shoot 3 times, and they do somewhere between, from what I can see, like sometimes 600 to 1,000 damage, maybe even 2,000 depending on the suit. Does some pretty good nickel and dime damage, but I don't like how you have to stand still to use them. I just got shot down in the air. So yeah, and then we're gonna take a little look at the stats for it. It's got 14 ballistic resistance, 32 beam resistance. This is going off the level 1, by the way. 28 melee resistance, 27 range strength, and 33 melee strength. So the build I went for originally was to average it out because usually a lot of the Gundams you can they're average in stats. They're kind of like around the same area, so I made them around a 30 mark. And then for this build that I used for this match, I went just completely into melee resistance and beam resistance, and went straight on melee strength. And it worked out pretty well because this thing has pretty good range strength, 2,700 damage on its beam sabers. Although I have to say the beam sabers are kind of wonky, like at least the neutral swing on them. The neutral swing is so deceptively short. I keep thinking I'm gonna hit them, and I keep on missing them. The downswing works fine. It works as it's supposed to be, but the neutral swing, and then it hits more to your left side than most. Like, if I was a little bit away from that MLRS, I probably would have missed him with that neutral swing. But yeah, you saw that neutral swing did like 4,000 damage, which is retardedly powerful. Like, that's amazing. He was like, I think, a 600 MLRS. He wasn't a 650, but still, that's damn dangerous. Damn dangerous. And of course, if you can't tell, it can also fly, which is very useful. It's always great to have a suit that can fly. Still no support type that can fly, but we'll get there when we get there. You can use your Haikushiki beam rifle while you're flying, and your I was about to say shoulder cannons again, your beam cannons. Still the same amount of damage and heat rate on them, which yeah, so the suit's very simple. You stun somebody, you come in for your melee, or bait them in doing a dodge roll, you come in with your melee, and then you just fucking guillotine chop them with your downswing. Also, this GPO-1 kept trying to melee when I'm trying to melee the support. I don't know what he's thinking. So yeah, just a pretty nice, simple suit, which it's not my kind of playstyle. Like, it's all right for me. I know there's some people that do a lot of great shit with this suit. I've already seen some videos where they're pulling out a lot of damage with it. You can do like 7,000 damage on a downswing on some supports, which is amazing. But for me, there's the things that keep me from playing the suit more is that I'm not a fan of just instant stun rifles and having to wait to use them again. Especially, I prefer more heat based. And then of course the beam cannons on its hips there. You know, the big irons on its hips. You have to stand still to fire those, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to just stand there and shoot at them. I feel like it should be able to move or at least kind of slow down using them or something like that. And then sometimes it's not worth the damage that it puts out. Like if you have to stand still in front of a Cubile, which don't ever do. I guess if you want to do you get last resort, get 600 damage on it. And it kind of it goes away too quick. But I guess that's the balance for it. Its heat rate's really high, but you can use it on the ground compared to the Humbrabi, which you can use in the air, and you can shoot like 10 times for the same amount of damage, but you can only use it in the air. So yeah, and then it's got a level 2, goes to 650. So it's okay suit. I like it. It is definitely a stronger suit for people that are not me. I know a lot of people that would love to play this suit, and in fact, there's people that love to are people I've seen that are playing this suit amazingly. And I'm just trying to melee this MLRS and I keep getting stunned. We're gonna kill him though. Yeah, there's not really. I didn't post a testing video like I always do because I wasn't really focused on the suit at the time. If you noticed, in the first match video, I was talking with some friends, and I wasn't really like trying to do anything in the testing video. And I recorded it. I was like, I guess I'm just gonna keep it, or not keep it. I'm gonna delete it. I'm not really with it. So I deleted it, and I decided I was just going to make an initial thoughts video along with the first match. And, you get to see a little bit more of this suit in action. Which, yeah, it's there for me. It's one of those suits that's there, but it is a very dangerous suit, especially if it gets that downswing on you. It's a very powerful suit if you get your melee off. So, of course, it's also got I forgot to mention the skills. It's got maneuver armor level 2, it's got a dodge roll, and I already mentioned its flight. It's got shield tackle too, which is shield tackle at 650, which I don't recall any other suit at the moment that has that. I know they probably have like the enhanced tackle where they go further. I think that's like stuff for like the MLRS, maybe the GPO 2. I was like, oh hey, it's got a shield tackle. And like in the first match video, Zero was asking like, oh, what's the unique skills this thing has? Shield tackle. Which it's also got a shield. Is kind of like the Zetas. I think it might even be bigger than the Zetas. Maybe they're around the same size. And I'm just gonna hidey hole in here and not die, surprisingly. But yeah, that's a timeout. And somebody just texted me. Hello, thank you. And yeah, mission complete. Nice little pose, same as the Zetas. And yeah, top individual and top damage. That's a nice damage and individual score there. In first place with 5 kills, 1 death. That was a pretty good match, I have to say. And yeah, that's the Zeta Plus A1, which I'll just call the A1 Gundam or the steak sauce Gundam. And yeah, I keep saying it. It's a very basic suit, but the thing is, basic doesn't mean bad. In this sense, it does what it does really well, and it does a lot of damage while it does that. You shoot them with your Hayukushiki beam rifle. You go in for your melee, you pull back, shoot them again, then go in for another downswing or neutral swing, whichever you want. And you wipe out half a person's health, and then you retreat back, maybe stay around, help your teammates. Although I will say I also got Vulcans. I forgot to mention Vulcans, but they're barely there. It's there for just a little bit of damage. But yeah, there is some, I guess a weakness to it is it's very easy to exhaust this suit's abilities. You know, the Haikushiki beam rifle, you can only shoot once, and then you have to wait a little bit to fire it. And then the beam waste cannons, you can only shoot 3 times, and then they overheat, and you have to stand still to fire them, which makes it dangerous to use in a situation where you're close to somebody. And it has 1 dodge roll. It can't do the 2 dodge rolls. Although now that I think about it, it actually does the Humbrabi thing in the air, where it can transform multiple times in the air, but it doesn't have the double dodge roll. So yeah, it doesn't have a double dodge roll, so you can abuse that. Of course, it's got maneuver armor, so a shotgun like a DJ will probably help you out against that. So overall, it's a nice suit. I would get it if you don't have a flying suit. I would definitely get it. You know, if you're just a fan of these kinds of raid types, shoot them and then finish them off, and yeah, then go ahead and get this suit. It's definitely worth the tokens. I don't know if I agree with using the suit as the last of the week. You know, all the anniversary weeks and all that. I feel like this and the Cubile should have switched places, or maybe have a different kind of suit from Double Zeta as the last suit. Uh, Maybe even one of the Shirako suits, which would be nice. Maybe the Masala, which we still haven't seen anything about that. It's only mentioned in I believe the gun cannon detectors uh biography in the game. But yeah, it's gonna be this video, and if you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And you know, type up in the comment section what you feel about the A1 Gundam. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I like it. I don't like it enough to where I'm gonna continually play it. To me, I still feel like the Humbrabi is a better suit for me to play. I feel like for me, it's more flexible. I got the double dodge roll. I got a heavy stagger. And I got a beam rifle that I can charge up for a stagger, and I can also kind of snipe with it too. And of course the flight with the shoulder cannons. And I'm trying to remember if I have maneuver armor or not. And it's got the spear too. 2 melee weapons, which maybe the suit could have used that. I have like one version where it has 2 melee weapons where it has 1 beam saber, and then it can switch to 2 beam sabers. Make it kind of unique in a way, I guess. But yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely a pretty good suit, and yeah, like I said earlier, if you want a flying suit, this is a suit to get. I got it in my first 10 spin, which was amazing. It was like at the very end after like fucking 50 powered armor GMs. Ugh, powered. Yeah, that's gonna be the new Zaku mine layers until they release like another leveled Zaku mine layer. Then it's gonna be everywhere. But yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.